The mask doesn't hide you from people, it hides you from you. I'm Bruce Poppy, and I'm glad you're here. By the end of this video, you'll see exactly what your mask is costing you and why it keeps you stuck. So let's dive in. Let's talk about the cost. Because most people will not change until the pain of staying the same becomes greater than that pain of change. And I'm going to be brutally honest here. There will be some pain in changing how you see yourself, but it's very short term in comparison to a lifetime of regrets that you haven't lived up to your potential or unleashed the excellence that our Creator has put in us. Here's the lie that the mask sells you. If I keep performing, I'll be safe. But safety built on performance is not safety, it's a prison. So what does this mask actually cost? I'm going to give you 5 costs. If these hit you, don't defend yourself, just listen. Cost 1 is your energy. Performance drains you. You can sleep 8 hours at night and still wake up tired because you're carrying that role all day. Cost number 2, it's your honesty. Not just honesty with others, but more importantly, honesty with yourself. You stop saying what you mean. You stop admitting what you want. You stop telling the truth about what hurts. Cost 3, that's relationships. People can only connect with you who you actually are. If they love the mask, you still feel alone. If you're terrified of being rejected, you're going to attract relationships that were you never fully seen. Cost 4, and this is a big one, and I'm guilty here. Cost 4 is your consistency. And this one matters. You start things and do not finish. You procrastinate. You tinker. You hesitate. Why? Because the mask is protecting an identity. If you do the thing that you have been avoiding, then you can be judged. If you finish that project, well, then you might fail. So the mask says, stay busy, stay safe. Cost 5, it's your future. Because the mask keeps you living a recycled life. Same reactions, same excuses, same patterns, different year, same you. Now here's the part that stings. The mask is just not a habit, it's an agreement. You made a deal at some point, consciously or unconsciously. I will be who I need to be to get love. I will be who I need to be to avoid pain. I will be who I need to be to belong. And that problem is not that you made the deal. The problem is that you've never updated it. You're running an outdated operating system. So what do we do now? What can we do today? Well, let me tell you a quick story about me and my masks. I got married at 16 years old, started having a family, was thrust into the adult life of being a provider for my family, being a husband to my wife, being a father to my child. But I had no idea. I was only 16 years old. So I had to immediately put these masks on and create these identities of the strong one, the performer, the provider. And all through my life, I've seen the cost. Now that I'm understanding this, I look back and I can see the costs and the relationships and the time and the advancement and the furtherance of life because I continued to work in this outdated operating system. You don't need to shame yourself. Shame is just another mask. Here's what you do. You tell the truth about the cost. You stop romanticizing or justifying your role. You stop calling it discipline when it's actually fear. You stop calling it being the strong one when it's actually avoidance of vulnerability. So here's a quick gut check that exposes the mask fast. Ask this question. What am I afraid would happen if I stop performing this role? If I stop being the strong one, what would happen? If I stop being the nice one, what would change? If I stop being the achiever, what would happen? That answer, that is the chain that holds you back. And once you see the chain, then you can break it. In part 3 is the how. We're going to burn the mask with a real process and a first step that you can do right away. So I want you to comment on this video, 1 sentence. Tell me what your mask has cost you. Has it cost you time? Has it cost you peace, relationships, confidence? Let me know and I'll see you in part 3.